percentage of athletes that go on to play professional sports is so slim. So the academics really needs to be driving this. And there's a lot of different questions or things to be thinking about. What do you want to major in? Is that for sure what you're going to major in? Are you willing to adjust that? Does your major require an internship? Is there prestige or reputation to that university? And will your academic requirements be able to be hit while also playing a sport? So the academic side, Danny, a lot of these times really drives this decision. And again, that's where it's important, I think, to start this process early, to do the research to make sure that you're checking off the boxes, to find the right things that are going to be a fit academically first and foremost. Again, you don't want to go to a school just to play that sport, and then academically that's the wrong decision for you, the wrong school for you. You end up transferring, which we see a ton in college sports these days.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of things to consider in that regard. Academics, number one, is the reason why you're going to a higher level of learning. If you can do your sport along with that, that's great. But at the end of the day, it's about getting a degree and getting an education. Now, you have certain student athletes that are looking for something very, very specific that very few schools are going to offer. You get some athletes that have no idea what they want to study. And I was certainly an example of that I needed a university that could offer many different things so I could knock out some of my general education courses and then hone in on a major after my third or fourth semester. So academics is going to be very big. But when you talk about the recruiting process and myself being a former Division I college coach, you're actually selling the academic programs to these student athletes and their families. That was a huge part of what I did throughout the recruiting process, because I knew that academics was going to be very, very important, if not to the student athlete, to the parents. So, my job as a recruiter, as a college coach, was to really push the academic side of things, make sure that athletes had a good feel for the campus, possibly get in to speak with a professor, maybe sit in on a class, talk to some of the student athletes about their majors and the process by which they choose a major. So, it's going to be a driving force for not only the student athletes, but the college coaches that are recruiting those student athletes to really highlight the best academic programs for their school and be able to recruit student athletes that fit that. So, for instance, if I have a really good business program, I'm going to be actively searching through NCSA's platform to identify the athletes that do want to pursue a business degree, and then, of course, sell that good business schools to those athletes. So certainly something you're always looking at as a college coach. Really important that the student athlete and their family are also focused on the academic side of things as well.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching. Click the logo to subscribe to our channel and check out all the other videos on our page for all things recruiting.